So I was saying, just like in Sunrise, there's no place to go, there's nothing to do. So as you're touching them, you're not trying to get them to do anything. They're already doing themselves perfectly.
Even if you want to remind Becky that she can leave it anytime.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That you're doing it more in a state of wondering, or in a state of, I wonder how they move. I wonder how this ankle goes. I wonder which way this knee goes. I wonder how it feels. I wonder. One of the things that you can do that's nice, we were talking about things to do in the evening, or things to do that are calming before bed. One of the things is called onesies down the spine, and that's basically picking a side of the spine and with 2 fingers just feeling the tonus of the muscles under your fingers. So very gently moving up and down and just feeling, is this hard, is this soft, is this in between, and then moving down a little bit, half an inch of vertebrae, whatever, and doing the same thing and just feeling that. And you can go, all the way up and down the spine, or just pick a section and work there, but generally go from one to the next, feeling for it. One of the games you can play with that is, okay, this is a really hard spot, and this is a really soft spot. Can I engage the softer spot to be have more tonus, be harder, and can I, play with the harder spot and invite it to be softer? So can I even the tone across the up and down the spine? And that is, you can do that anytime. It's easier when they're lying down, but you can do it in sitting. You can do it anywhere, and it's very calming before bed. So that's another one of the hands-on things that you can do with them. And do that with each other. Feel different people's spines. Everybody's spine is completely different, and after you feel them for a while, you're like, yeah, I don't know the right way. You won't have any right way to do it left, because we're all so uniquely put together. So it's really, it's an exploration, not to do something with them. There's, and your hands, when you touch them, are adding awareness, right? That's the biggest thing that you're doing, is helping them make a distinction, helping them be aware of a piece of themselves that they might not at that moment have in their consciousness. So the other thing to do is help them do what they're doing, right? So if you're drawing, right, you could have a hand right on the back supporting, or you can have your hand tucked under the shoulder, just lifting it a little bit for them. So if the shoulder's high, right, and you think, oh, it should be lower, don't push on it. If the shoulder's high and you want to see what's going on, you can lift it a little bit and support it a little bit.
Right.
So you always, in any touch, you always go with them. You go with the system, and that's very similar to the Sunrise principle. We just go where they go, and we start where we start. We can only start exactly where we are. And just, and they can guide you. I would ask for feedback from them. Is that slow? Which one's faster? Right? Helping them make distinctions as you touch them can be really useful for them too. Did I push harder here? Did I push less hard here? Would you like it softer? All of those, just kind of plays, and they have such great senses of humor. I think that's going to be really fun. But yeah, I mean, basically, they're perfect the way they are, and what you're doing is adding an invitation for them to know themselves better through, loving, gentle touch. It's the simplest piece.
Thank you.
You're welcome.